What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we have a 17 F250 and this is one of my subscribers' trucks coming to see me for some maintenance and a couple of recalls. He's knocking right on 30,000 miles, and one of his things he wants done today is drain and fill in both cooling systems. Now, I know I've made a video on the older trucks on how to change the coolant. The primary is the same. It's the secondary that I want to highlight. So come on with me and let's get this secondary coolant drained and filled. All right, guys, let's go. Okay, so when you're looking at your truck, we have two cooling systems. We have the primary, very easy to get to. I get a little rubber hose and get it down here into your approved drain container. And we have the secondary, and the secondary is behind the passenger part of the front bumper in not such a great location to access. I've had a couple of followers reach out to me and say that they would like to get a video of how to remove that drain plug. Oh my gosh, this background noise. One of the guys had removed the whole front bumper just to get to that drain petcock. Well, you're gonna have to take all these fasteners off, the bumper harness, and all these other things that I really don't feel like doing, and I'm trying to think outside the box. What would be a better way to remove or drain, loosening that to drain your secondary cooling system? Now, I have tried an assortment of tools, and I'm trying to think like I was at home. How would these guys do it at home? And oh, what if I use a wrench? 18 wants to fit on there if I persuade it, and I don't feel comfortable doing that. 19 fits, but is way too loose. 3/4, that is what I don't have. I have a 3/4 fixed 6-point, but I would really like a 3/4 12-point, which I don't have or anybody else here has. And I would really like it in a ratcheting wrench. But then I'm thinking like, all right, well, not everybody's gonna have a ratcheting wrench. And especially this kind of combo, you're not going to your Sears or Lowe's to find something like that. So what I had come up with, well, actually, I can't take full credit for this. It was one of my co-workers, but I wanted to illustrate what he came up with because I thought it was a really good idea. Grab a junk 13mm quarter drive socket. Go to Sears, go to Harbor Freight, and get you a junk socket. What I wound up doing was I set this in the vise and crimped it right around here, right where the cutting marks stop. I set that boy right in there and cut it with, I made 3 cuts, you can see right there. The first cut was there, then I made a cut on the back side and a cut on the front side, so I had 2 toothpicks sticking up in the middle, and I just bent them out of the way. You can see that sweet brake mark. This is now the tool combination you're going to use to get to your secondary drain petcock on your radiator. So I don't know if this is going to be difficult to show you. I'm going to try my damnedest, but I wonder if so somehow get yourself lined up and in an accessible position, because this isn't going to be fun. I don't know why in tarnation they put it right here, but I'm going to have to use 2 hands. I can't hold the camera right now, but let's get it twisted off and I'll show you just before it's about to drain. All right, so I guess we can talk while we do this. I can't show you, but I will continue to film while I am using my left hand. I got the ratchet kind of propped up in there. It's just hanging. I got it on lefty loosey, righty tighty. My hand's right behind here, can't see it, but I am loosening it as we speak. Kind of a crap position, but here we go. We got coolant dripping right now. So let me go just a little bit more, get out of the way. Got it draining into our container. And I'm pretty much just going to allow this to drain until it's done. I should have said in the very beginning to make sure to remove both of your cooling system caps so that we can allow all that coolant to siphon down in here without being, plugged with the cap, not allowing flow. The primary is pretty self-explanatory, as you guys can see with this hose. This is my cooling system hose. I go and put it right on that port right there, and then again just lefty-loosey, righty-tighty, and I'm not doing any flushes. I do not. If this was my vehicle, I wouldn't want a flush done. I just want to drain and fill. If you got to drain and fill it a couple times, so be it. But being that this customer is a very meticulous, maintaining owner, which I appreciate, we are not going to flush this. We're going to do just a drain and fill, as I talked about in the beginning. Due to the mileage, we're just doing preventative maintenance, just get the coolant swapped out. This is not Ford's interval. This is what I recommended for this customer with his driving habits and application and how he uses it. So make sure to drop me a comment in the comment section below. Share me, like, subscribe, and as always, I thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next Friday. See you! Alright guys, so this is the new coolant that Ford has for the 17 to current model year 6.7 and pretty much all the new Super Duties. It's the yellow coolant. There are two different kinds. So we have pre-diluted, which is what you see here. This is the 50-50 mix. We're not adding water. And then we have the other one that is the concentrated blend, and we will have to add water to that. This is the one that I usually use all the time, just because some of the distilled water is not always readily available for me. So just kind of saves me time with having to mix that and whatnot. You can see, if you can pause it, that's the part number you guys would need. Using the drain and fill for both primary and secondary cooling systems, I'm looking at probably I would say 4.5 to 5 gallons of the already pre-diluted. So do the equation if you had to use the concentrated. So I just want to show you guys what I use and make sure you're putting the best stuff in your truck. Make sure to grab Motorcraft, check it out online, go to your local Ford store, and remember to always use Motorcraft. Alright guys, thanks so much. Catch you next round.